You're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer.
So, ich habe keinen Heilzauber mehr.
Okay.
Weil ich den Sarong jetzt ausgetauscht habe, weil der andere einfach besser ist mit Gewandtheit und Initiative.
Die Armbrust, die er hatte, war nicht so toll, ja?
Ich glaube nicht, ne.
Hey, you. Come on, time's a wasting. Hey, you. Come on, time's a wasting.
Boah, diese Katze, ne?
Ja.
Zeit, dass wir mit der gleich reden.
Hey, you. Come on, time's a wasting.
Einen ziemlichen Unfug hat er aber, ne? Konvolut vom Alm.
Ja, also wirklich geile Sachen jetzt nicht wirklich.
Hm. Nichts zu gebrauchen dabei, hätte ich jetzt gedacht. Na gut.
Nette Dinger, wie sie aussehen, aber nichts, wie sie wirklich sind. Ich bin immer weg. Tschüss. Hallo Katze, wo bist du?
Katze.
Welche war denn das? Die da.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild.
Fühlst du dich auch gerade, als hättest du ein Bad im eiskalten See gehabt?
Ich sehe, ihr habt noch eine katzenhafte Freundin gefunden.
Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering.
Ah ja, was gibt's sonst so mit euch?
Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad town. A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The dark invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments.
So, und ihr sagt, Orks hätten diesen Ort überfallen.
Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another. Yet.
Das ist aber schon so eine Laberkatze. Erzählt mir über eure Freunde, die Diener des Zauberers.
They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats, attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time.
Und die Orks benutzen die Ratten also zu ihrem Vorteil.
Savages by savages employed. The Orks have one among them. The rat catcher, they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends.
Lass mich raten. Und das ist irgendwann so ausgeartet, dass die Ratten ihren eigenen König hatten.
But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. With your help, though, with your help, it could be done. The rats gone, my friends safe.
Aber ich kann doch jetzt nicht alle Ratten töten.
Kannst du nicht?
Nee. Ich bin aber weg,
I can
tschüss.
slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost.
Okay. Und natürlich haben wir
Was sagt denn der alte Aro dazu?
Labekatze himself, wollte ich gerade sagen.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Ja, ich habe von der Beziehung zwischen Sandalor und den Hexenschwestern erfahren. Ihr hattet mir gesagt, dass ihr keine Ahnung hattet, um wen es sich bei den Fremden im Gasthaus gehandelt haben könnte.
Ah, yes,
Hatten wir
that
doch schon.
was a small
Hatten wir?
fib on my part.
Okay.
Aha.
Was tut ihr
I'm
hier?
watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim.
Okay, ganz kurz. Hast du vielleicht noch Wiederbelebungsrollen? Jo. Hast du sonst noch was Tolles? Nein, nein, nein. Okay. Was kann ich dir jetzt andrücken? Ich habe hier so eine tolle Axt, die niemand interessiert hat. So, ganz kurz. Bullshit, einfach mal weg. Handeln, fertig. So. Okay. Weiter im Text. Was habt ihr über den Geisterwald herausgefunden?
It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula.
Ja, die haben wir schon gesehen und befreit von ihren Lasten.
By order of Leandra, the Orks were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess.
Ah ja, wen willst du jetzt eigentlich verarschen?
These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The Orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames.
Okay, Zanala lebt an diesem Ort. Habt ihr weitere Informationen für mich?
He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed.
Tea time.
Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt, one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits.
Ich bin immer weg.
Puh.
Yippie, more Sidequests.
Speichern, Kiste.
More.
Okay, also Ratten, ja.
Ratten.
Okay,
Und anderes Gedöns.
ich verstehe. Bevor wir jetzt weitergehen, ich muss mal ganz kurz den Ring austauschen.
Kürbis mit Gerste.
Okay.
It's heating up.
Gerste, ganz viel Gerste.
Heuballuken. Das sind Bergkrieger. Aha.
Nett.
Die stehen da und die werden uns bestimmt nicht freundlich gegenüberstehen.
Soll ich die mal ganz freundlich ansprechen?
Wir können es probieren.
Okay.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
Ich habe hier das Amulett der Makellosen.
Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical of you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards.
Ah ja. Okay, das zieht also bei euch nicht.
Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name.
Okay.
Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram, and make your introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here.
Die Waffen, die tragen, warum leuchten die so dunkel? Sind das diese Tenebrium-Waffen?
Vielleicht.
Gehen wir mal rein.
Kannst, Moment. Hier die Sachen auf jeden Fall mal angucken.
So, du hast mir Sachen gegeben, ja?
Mhm. Irgendein Saum und so ein Zauberstab.
Ein Stäbchen und ein Sachen. Brauche ich wieder höhere Lehrmeister. Warte, so, jetzt. Identifizieren. So, das kann sich Jahan angucken. Und das andere Ding, 2 Stärke, 2 Intelligenz. Da gebe ich halt 2 Initiative auf, ne?
Oh.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Gratilda's boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Okay, trage ich aber erstmal, ansonsten, wenn es halt, wenn ich dann zu spät dran bin, dann muss man halt gucken, was ich da mache.
Wieso heißt der hier hornloser Gorak und der hat ein Horn?
Ja, weil das Horn nur angenäht ist. Reden wir mal.
Blasted mosquitoes. Never a moment's peace with these filthy vermin buzzing in me. Oh, brother, I've crossed me pests. 'Twasn't a tiny winged bloodsucker whining at me, but a tiny-footed one.
Oh ja, was hast du denn zum Handeln? Einen Heiltrank. Ui, toll. Erzählt mir von euch.
Brother, I think the humans asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Or I tell her I lost this horn in a scuffle with another ickle human? Maybe it was this one's brother. That pesky bugger might have got me on, but I've got something too. It's weird.
Okay, ich bin immer weg.
Sagen eigentlich diese infizierten Ratten hier. Nix.
Nichts Außergewöhnliches, ne?
Ja, ich dachte nur, die sollen doch böse sein und dachte, vielleicht haben sie irgendeinen anderen Dialog dann, aber nö. Wollen wir nicht alle meucheln?
Können wir gleich machen. Wir wollen aber erstmal weitergehen und gucken, was geht hier eigentlich ab.
Ja, ja. Aber da war doch was.
Ja, ja. Hallo Frieda.
I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing.
Was für ein Ding?
The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse?
Dieser Ork scheint ein bisschen in Panik gerannt zu sein.
You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing all.
Ja?
Ich glaube ja.
He'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence.
Oder die heißen halt alle gleich.
Wollte gerade sagen.
Okay, weiter.
What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only because I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing.
Okay, hast du irgendwas zum Handeln? Nein, okay, weiter.
I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off.
Okay, was wisst ihr über den Schlüssel?
Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
Okay, ich bin übrigens Mammut. Wer bist du?
What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place.
Okay, danke fürs
Das kannst du jetzt doch aber nutzen.
Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over.
Was tut ihr hier?
Painting my toenails pale lilac.
So siehst du auch aus.
What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key.
Mhm.
I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that.
Okay, es geht mir zwar nichts an, aber sprechen wir mal über den Schlüssel.
It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look.
Das könnte ein Schlüssel sein.
I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing. Or she'll carve a spear at me right.
Ja, das ist wie Arsch. Nein, das tut bestimmt nicht weh.
So the key to the armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter. For better or worse, our resumes are growing.
Okay. Wer bist denn du?
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible.
Okay, hast du was zum Handeln? Bullshit. So viel Bullshit, okay.
Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes.
Mhm.
Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity?
Ein netter Brunnen, den ihr da habt, der war bestimmt mal netter.
As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again.
Okay, und warum ist es so wichtig, wo im Körper die Seele ist?
Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become?
Zu dem, der du bist. Ganz einfach.
Yes. Who is I then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain.
Ist das ein Philosoph?
Ich sag's dir.
Oh, I beg of you. Have you not the answer?
Nee. Ihr müsst euch keine Sorgen machen, anders als unsere Köpfe und Körper sind es wir und unsere Seelen, die eins und unzertrennlich sind. Oder? Wenn ihr eine Seele hattet, dann habt ihr sie in dem Moment verloren, in dem ihr gestorben seid. Jetzt seid ihr nichts weiter als ein seelenloser Unter. Das würde ich in dem Fall tatsächlich nicht sagen. Ja, ihr müsst euch keine Sorgen machen.
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
Ja, stimmt zu, sucht euch einen neuen Schädel, wenn ihr wollt. Wird nichts daran ändern. Geschwätz.
Humbug.
Also, ja. Also ich würde es dir jetzt sagen, ne, wenn ich eine hätte, aber... ja, mach mal.
Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but same person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one with the kingly brow.
Okay. Das gab mal eben so 8000 Erfahrungspunkte.
Und das Tafelter weg.
While the skeleton cherry picks the perfect new skull. A friendly pat on the back tells you he approves of your kindly reassuring a dead man his soul is safe.
We should have bashed his skull, not spur him into choosing another. That would have
Der Alte schon wieder.
Ja.
But who am I trying to make see the light, but the blind leading the blind?
Guck mal, da ist unsere Katze
Ein
wieder.
deprimierter Hund.
Ein was für ein Hund?
Ein deprimierter Hund.
Oh.
Oh. Mit einem leiderfüllten Augen. Armes Ding. Wird nicht sprechen.
The dog hangs its head, then looks north. Filled with fury, it barks noiselessly in the direction of the forest.
Ähnlich wie das Reh. Oder Hirsch.
Haben wir auf jeden Fall noch. Wolgraf möchte mit dir reden.
Oh nö.
With frantic, jerky motions, Wolgraf writes the following message.
Sorcery silenced this poor dog's tongue. We must go north and find the bastard that did this. Perhaps he can undo it. Perhaps he knows a cure. For himself. For me.
Vielleicht. Ja, würde die Hoffnung an eurer Stelle nicht aufgeben.
With a dismissive sweep of the arm, Wolgraf brushes off your skepticism. He points north, then points to his throat. He is determined to go to the forest in search of an unlikely miracle.
Okay.